I am going to be showing you a Hallmark Ute LX that we are selling. So I'm going to start with raising this up. There's 4 clips around here that hold the top down. I'm going to do these 2. I've already done the 2 on the other side, so there's a total of 4 clips that hold this down. We'll talk about the outside in a minute. So come on. Okay, so I always keep 2 cranks in here just in case one of them goes bad. I keep one of them in here, and both of these will come with this. And you just insert this, and you got to make sure while you're cranking this up that it stays in there nice and tight, because it does sometimes want to start slipping out. And you crank this up, and you can see it raises quite a bit to expose the queen size bed that you have up here. Pretty easy to crank up. I've lengthened both of the cranks here that I have to make it, to give me more leverage. We're going to lock that up. And now I'm going to show you all of the amenities that this has in here. Once this is cranked up, you can see I'm 6 feet tall, plenty of headroom up here. Up here we have a fantastic fan. I'm going to turn on all of the power to the unit. So this is a fantastic fan. It's got an in and an out button. You're gonna want to open that up. I've got it blowing air in. When you're sleeping up here, you're gonna want to open this one, and then you're gonna want to blow air out, and it'll give you a wonderful draft of air. The other things that are included with this camper, it does have a heater on a thermostat here. This is for the hot water heater. It does have a small hot water tank. It sits right underneath the stove, and that goes to an outdoor shower. This controls the water pump, cold and hot water with the water pump. And here you have a 3-burner stove. It runs off propane. Obviously, here are your controls. Lots of storage space in here for your pots and pans. Underneath here, this is where your hot water heater is. This is kind of cool, as I was kind of showing you before. This gives you access to a little bit of space in the bed of your truck, and I would often use that. I keep I think this is a 1-pound propane tank. I have it wrapped up right now. An extra propane tank just in case, because we like doing a lot of off-grid boondocking. So I keep that extra propane tank in there, and in here, just small storage space. This is kind of small, but then these are bigger drawers. We have the same sort of drawer over here, and 2 drawers right underneath me here. Okay, obviously, this sitting area, your dining area, this table goes up here to get it out of the way. You get that post. We would tie our post up to here, the pedestal part of the table. And when we put this down, we had 2 little kids sleeping in this bed. It's a 6-foot bed, a little bit bigger than a single and a little bit smaller than a double. But you just get this piece of wood right here, flip it out. And then these cushions pushed together to make a nice sofa bed. Okay, we have all of the windows. You know, there's 2 layers. This is all insulated. This is new fabric. I have a new fiberglass roof on here. That fiberglass roof, I'd say, is about 5 years old, and it came with all of this new fabric. These beautiful, well-known Hallmark windows with screens. These are new curtains here. And then you have a lot of storage space I didn't show you. You have a lot of storage space underneath the bed here. Okay, so I always get this stick, kind of prop up the bed, and then you can see this is a lot of space underneath here for your paddleboard, for your dirty clothes, whatever it is you want to put in there. Some of the extra things we added, a little Kleenex box for your paper towels, and then this stove, this refrigerator, it's a Dometic. It's a 3-way gas, electric, and 12 volt. It's got a little freezer right up here. And we were a family of 4, and we made it work for us. Another little storage space right here. And then this is all of your electrical stuff right here. These are the vents for your heater, and it will heat up this whole place really, really quick. If you have any questions, oh, here's my solar panel, my solar controller. I do have a 100-watt solar panel up on the roof, and it runs through this controller. It's super efficient. All the lights in here are LED lights. We are never in need of extra electricity. This is where our little vanity, where we would keep, you know, toothbrushes and that kind of stuff in here. And here's your big closet. I'm gonna step out here. Big closet for, I'm assuming you're gonna put clothes in there, but you can put whatever you want. I put this in, keep toilet paper right there at the door for your exit. Okay, let's take a look at the outside of this Hallmark Ute LX. All right, guys, so here we are. This is driver's side of the Hallmark Ute LX 1998. This is where our horizontal fill propane tank is, and a little bit of extra storage space in here. I'd keep like a few extra tools and stuff in here. Here's your water fill right here, and what I really love about this water fill line, there is a city connector right here, which I hardly ever used. I always just filled it up here because we didn't tend to stay at too many RV spots. And I love this, that I can fill it up from an external water jug. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I think I ended before my neighbor was driving out of here. This is the potable water fill. We drink the water directly from the tank. We always have. I also carry around a few extra gallons of water on the inside, but my tank is good and clean. This is your shower. Again, hot and cold water. We're a family of 4, and if you're efficient, you can definitely have plenty of water for all 4 of you, and also plenty of hot water for all 4 of you. So here's the hot and cold here. All right. I'm not going to save you the time to put all that back up, but let's take a look over here. This is where we would hang our towels while we were showering. This is the goes to the hot water tank. So if you live in a cold area, you're going to want to drain this hot water tank at the end of the season. Here's the plug for it right here. Let me show you a few things underneath here, guys. So this is where you connect. This is the outlet for your gray water, which is all this has, from your sink right here. And I have it like on a little stop valve. Oh, there was a little water in there. Okay, so you connect a little hose here and drain into a 5-gallon bucket is what we would do. Here is your plug. If you want to plug in, it charges up your battery, and when you're plugged in, you can run everything off electricity, but there's no issue with electricity. The only thing that uses electricity in here is the pump. The heater uses a little bit. This is the city inline from City Water. Okay, let's go around to the back. Or actually, let's go right here to the side. Here's another side storage container. That's on a key. And then this one down here, this whole bottom compartment, as we added kids to our family, I added storage. This is a great little storage spot. Pretty water and dust proof, although I'm not going to say it's completely waterproof, but we keep bike helmets and stuff like that in there. Okay, I built 2 extra storage that goes on the bottom here. This one goes all the way back, a little bit of space underneath the bed, so you can see, you know, I have that much space underneath there, and then there's even more narrow space that goes farther back. And these are both locked. I have the keys for those. This is where we would keep camp chairs and stuff, and this one, I don't have it locked. We've never had a problem. But, you know, here's a nice space to keep camp chairs. You could put firewood down there, you know, whatever you want to use that space for. And so it's an exact same on the opposite side here. Let me show you a few other things on the back here. So I have the keys for these. These are two bike storage spots, hangers here, a bike rack hanging off the back, right? They're both Rocky Mountains. I have the key, they lock on. Bikes hang right here. You gotta take your front wheel off. So here's the other side here. Whew, it's good to be back in the shade. Same kind of thing. Here's the crank for lowering down your the feet here to lift this thing on and off your rig. We have this, and then I also have this that you can connect to your drill, and this is what I have almost exclusively used. Now you are going to have a high-powered drill to be able to get this to work. Otherwise, it's just going to it's not going to have the power to push it all the way down. Okay guys, yep, I forgot one more thing on the back here. By the way, this is a drain coming off of the back for the water tank, and we would actually use this for kind of like our hand washing station. My tank is pretty empty, but again, you're going to want to drain your 30-gallon water tank at the end of the season. In here is our 12-volt, our battery. It's pretty new. It's always charged up because we have the solar panels on front, on top. And like I said, kind of a mirror image of what we had on the other side. More storage under the lock here, and then this is another box very similar to the other side that I have here. Okay, and then the last thing is our Carefree Colorado awning. Provides great protection. It's in great condition. No tears. It's yeah, and so when it's raining or too sunny, roll this out and enjoy your time outside here. I think that's about it, guys. If you all have any questions, you feel free to get in touch with me. So I'm selling this Hallmark Ute LX.